I've never made the claim that men and women are superior to one another. Sure, there are things, a woman can't impregnate a man can't carry a child in the womb without, some sort of operation going on. But then it's a whole debate, are they men, are they women? And that's not really my fire. That's somebody else's war. I'm just here to listen. I would even go so far as to say that people who say that women can't play professional sports like in the NFL or the NBA or the Major League Baseball are probably more like the dudes you date and are probably more misogynistic than I am, because I think that women could play in the NFL. And I think a lot of it is just media bias and pseudoscience that says they can't. Because who was the person that they studied, and when was the study conducted, and where? I've never seen any of that. I think all that's bullshit. You can clearly look on my Twitter and see how many pro-feminist things I've posted. I do think that women between 18 and 24 tend to be a bit age phobic towards men my age. It's 40, which is completely ridiculous, but I'm not saying that's you. I do think that women and men tend to be a bit classist, even when they're supporting a democratic socialist candidate. I do tend that people with bipolar like myself tend to get treated to a lot of ableism that is all based in pseudoscience. The chance of me having a kid with bipolar, if I have a kid with somebody that isn't mentally ill, is about 10%, which is about what it would be anyway, even if I didn't have bipolar. You really need to check sources on people, because people will just run their shit. Anti-vaxxers and crystal healing types and Jesus freaks will just run ther shit and not fact check any of it. Everything that I've said about telomeres has been fact checked and verified. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you're probably lying. But hey, I mean, if you do like me and you're what I'm looking for and you want to date me and you want to hook up for a dinner downtown to meet, and you can ask me a whole bunch of questions if you want, that's cool. I'm good with that. But you have to prove it. I want a video. When you're making the video, you can make it unlisted so other people can't see it. But then you just copy and paste the URL and you send it to me on Instagram. If you're hostile towards me and expect me to be your friend in the first place, it's probably not going to happen. If you gotta run in and criticize me without me asking for criticism, well, no, it's not happening that way either. If you just gonna sit there and lie to me when I know for a fact that you're lying, it's not gonna happen. A lot of women will accuse dudes of being misogynistic when their boyfriend looks like and talks like a male model and a movie star. A lot of this stuff is just claims. There's no evidence behind it. They'll say, oh, I have a boyfriend. Well, no, you don't. You haven't proved it. Or they're just as sexist as the misogynist dudes that they hate. There's a lot of guys out there who look like me and act like me and talk like me that might even be in the same economic boat as me, and maybe even the same age as me that you're dating. If not, check your own privilege and make sure it's not some sort of bigotry that you're perpetuating. Because I'm not here to listen to it. If you're not a bigot, cool. Free sushi out of me, Good deal. I'm doing this in darkness because I haven't taken my shower yet, and my hair's all which way. Check out my Patreon below. If this is a money issue, well, that's really mean of you. If this is like a weight issue, it's a mean thing of you. If it's anything where I could just say you're a bigot, it's really mean of you, but odds are you're just like not a bigot and you don't know who I am. Why don't I have a girlfriend yet in 8 years? Do I even know anybody in Spokane that is nice to me? Do I even know anybody in Spokane? Then why is it like every time I like go someplace, I'm meeting somebody new? These are not questions you're supposed to answer. These are rhetorical questions. I just wanted to clear that up. You know, if you write me, and plenty of people write me on Instagram and they run their hater mouth, I just block them. But I mean, if it's not you, if you're a nice person and you're willing to accept things as true, which are true, fine. I'd love to buy you sushi sometime. I'd love to buy you pizza sometime. I'm not rich. In fact, I'm proletariat because I'm poor. I'm trying to get out of this situation because I don't like it. Because it does seem a bit classist out there. Oh, and I'm an atheist too. If you're afraid of that, you and I are not on the same page. I've done plenty of outreach towards the homeless on my own. Fake outrage is not really cool, and outrage in general towards me doesn't seem to be warranted at all. Be grateful. Be humble. Be nice. You know, don't be a bitch to me. Don't be an asshole towards me. We're all good. If you got to be that, well, I fail to see how we're friends. But if you're nice to me and you're my friend, I don't see why we just don't go on a date. Details below.